How are you? I hope you are fine and everything is very good. Our motto today is before you speak, think. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Oh, the young magician. And the young magician is responsible for representing the vocabulary. So let's start.
What's this?
Look at this picture. Can you remember what is the word here? It is a verb. Yes, excellent. It is return. What is the meaning of return? Yes, exactly. Put or take something back. Let's see the next one.
What's this?
Do you remember what is the verb here? Yeah, great. Pay for. What is the meaning of pay for? Great job. To give the money that you owe for something. Let's see the next one.
What's this?
Do you remember the word? Hire. Excellent. What is the meaning of hire? Rent. Excellent.
What's that?
Do you remember what is the word? Yes, afford. Afford means to have enough money or time to be able to do something. Great job.
What's that?
Okay. What is this? Yes, excellent. Try on. To put on a piece of clothing. Try on. Excellent. Excellent work. Now, please watch this video carefully in order to know what we will talk about.
It's too hot outside today. Oh yes, it's too hot. It isn't cool enough. I think we should stay at home today. But what should we do at home? Watch television. Oh no, watching television is too boring. It isn't interesting enough. Okay, what about watching Dark Knight movie? Oh, I think we are too young. We are not old enough and this movie is too scary for us. How about reading a story? Oh yes, I totally agree. Let's read.
So, the dialogue in the video is about two and enough. Two and enough. Look at the sentences in the dialogue again. It's too hot. It isn't cool enough. We are too young. We are not old enough. Watching TV is too boring. It isn't interesting enough. It's too hot. It isn't cool enough again. This movie is too scary. So look at these words, too and enough. The question is, why and where do we use these words? So, too and enough are used to indicate degree. They tell how much or how little something is. They are oftentimes used with adjectives but can also be used with nouns and adverbs. Look at too here. To is an adverb which means more than sufficient or excessive. So it has a negative effect. To always precedes an adjective before the adjective. To plus adjective. To plus adjective. Look at here. I think he's too young to live on his own. Look at the second example. That skirt is too short for you. His shoes are too big for him. Look at enough here. Enough is the opposite of too. It means sufficient and it usually has a positive effect. Positive effect. So, enough could be an adjective or an adverb. If it is an adjective, we can find it before the noun in the sentence. Before the noun in the sentence. Enough plus noun. I have enough money to travel. Look at the second one. We have enough food on the table. Look at here. We have enough, money and food. Money and food are nouns. So enough comes before the noun because here it is an adjective. If it is an adverb, we can find it after adjectives or adverbs. Look at here. The adjective, the adverb, plus enough. Plus enough. You are old enough to decide for yourself. I think we're early enough to get food seats. So, here we have the adjective, then enough. We also use enough in negative sentences. Negative sentences to mean not sufficient. Look at here. Not plus enough plus noun. I don't have enough courage to tell him the truth. So we can use enough in negative sentences. Look at here the second form for enough, not plus adjective or adverb plus enough. Look at the example. I think we're not driving fast enough. Look at the table carefully. Look at here, we have two, we have enough, we have not enough. Two, it is an adverb. Its meaning more than sufficient or excessive, which means more than what is needed. Now, two comes before the adjective or the adverb. Look at enough here. It can be an adjective or an adverb. Its meaning sufficient. Now, if the enough is an adjective, it comes before the noun. Enough plus noun. Enough plus noun. Now, if enough is an adverb, it comes after the adjective or the adverb. Adjective, adverb plus enough. Look at here, we have not enough in negative sentences. It means not sufficient, not plus enough plus noun, or not plus adjective or an adverb plus enough. Okay? Now please open your class book, page 65. Your class book, page 65. Let's start with number 1 here. Look at here, listen and read. We have chat room. Look at the girls. We have Fatima and Bella. Fatima and Bella are chatting. Let's listen to them.
Listening 87. Listen and read.
Are you going to wear your new trainers at the weekend? No, I returned them because they were too tight. That's a shame. Have you seen the new Dance-tastic trainers? They're cool. Yes, I love them, but they're too expensive. I've got some pocket money saved up, but not that much. You could look online. You might save money. That's true. but I'm not old enough to shop online. You're not, but your mum is old enough. Ha! Yes, she is. I'll ask her. There are some great special offers, and they might deliver them by Saturday if you order them fast enough. That's a good idea. Thanks, Fatima.
So, Fatima and Bella, they are talking about new shoes. Let's read these questions, then we will listen again. Look at number 1. What has Bella bought recently? 2. Why isn't Bella going to wear her new shoes? Number 3. What kind of shoes do both girls like? Number 4. What's the problem with this kind of shoe? Number 5. Has Bella already saved up or saved money? So let's listen again now, then we will answer the questions.
Listening 87. Listen and read.
Are you going to wear your new trainers at the weekend? No, I returned them because they were too tight. That's a shame. Have you seen the new Dance-tastic trainers? They're cool. Yes, I love them, but they're too expensive. I've got some pocket money saved up, but not that much. You could look online. You might save money. That's true, but I'm not old enough to shop online. You're not, but your mum is old enough. Ha! Yes, she is. I'll ask her. There are some great special offers, and they might deliver them by Saturday if you order them fast enough. That's a good idea. Thanks, Fatima.
Okay, now check your answers, please. Look at number 1 here, trainers. 2, they are too tight. 3, the new Dance-tastic trainers. Number 4, they are too expensive. Number 5, saved up. Excellent work. Now, let's go to number 3. Look at the table and answer. These shoes are too big, dirty, or expensive. This jacket is or isn't warm, colorful enough. We can use to and enough with adjectives to talk about whether something is suitable or not. Look at number 1 here. Which word do we use to say that something is more than we need or want? 2 is sufficient. What do you think? Which word do we use to say that something is more than we need or want? More. Yes, excellent. It is 2. Here is sufficient. Which word? Excellent. It is enough. Look at number 2. Do the sentences mean the same thing? Look at A. These shoes aren't big enough. B. These shoes are too small. What do you think? Do the sentences mean the same thing? Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent work. Look at number 4 here. Read the scenarios and make sentences. Look at the sentences here. You have to rewrite the sentences with the words to or enough, and don't forget to use the adjective. Look at number 1. I've got 20 pounds. The jacket is 30 pounds, and we have the adjective expensive. So, what is the correct sentence? Or make the correct sentence. Look at number 2. I'm 12. You have to be 18 to have a credit card, and the adjective is old. Look at number 3. It's my cousin's wedding. My brother wants to wear jeans, and we have smart. And number 4, my feet are size 37. These shoes are size 34, and we have the adjective big. Let's check your answers. Look at number 1 here. The jacket is too expensive. Excellent. Look at number 2. I'm not old enough to have a credit card. Great. Look at number 3. Jeans aren't smart enough to wear to our cousin's wedding. Look at number 4. These shoes aren't big enough. Great job. Now let's go to number 5. Look and make sentences with too and not enough. Be careful, not enough. Look at here, look at the first picture. Look at the second one, look at here. Look at the third one, look at the mom here. And look at the price here. And look at the last picture. My dear students, this is your homework. Make sentences with too and not enough. You will have 4 sentences. Okay. Now, let's go to your activity book, page 50. Activity book, page 50. Let's start with number 1. Listen and number the pictures. We have 5 pictures. Let's listen together, then number the picture.
Listening 88. Listen and number the pictures. 1,
This sweater isn't big enough. I'm going to return it.
What do you think? Which picture is the correct answer? Yes, it is C. Let's see the second one.
2,
These costumes are very old-fashioned. They're not modern enough for the play. It's set in the future.
So we are talking about costumes. So what do you think? Which picture is the correct answer? Yes, excellent. It is B.
3,
Oh no! Look! These boots are too big. They must be Dad's.
We are talking about boots. What do you think? Yes, great. It is E. Look at number 4.
4,
This shop is too crowded. We'll order something online instead.
So what do you think? Which picture is the correct answer? Is it A or D? Yeah, excellent. It is A.
5,
These t-shirts are cheap enough. We can afford to buy them for the whole team.
Okay, and this is the last one. This is number 5. Great, my dear students. Now let's go to number 2. Write sentences about the pictures in activity 1. Use to and not enough. To and not enough. Look at number 1 here. Sweater, big. The sweater isn't big enough. So this is an example. Look at number 2. Costumes, modern. Can you make this sentence? Yes, you can. Of course you can. Okay, look at number 3. Boots, big. Number 4. Shop, crowded. And number 5. T-shirts, cheap. Make the sentences, please. Then check your answers. Let's see number 2. The costumes aren't modern enough. The boots are too big. The shop is too crowded. And the t-shirts are cheap enough. Great job. Now let's go to number 3. Read and make sentences with to or not enough and to. Look at to here. We can use to. We can use to explain what something is unsuitable for. Unsuitable for. So we can use the word to in order to explain what something is unsuitable for. Look at the example here. It's too wet to play in the garden. Look at the verb here. It is verb 1. So we put verb 1 after to in order to explain what something is unsuitable for. Look at here. We have number 1. We want to watch a film. The film is rated 12. We're 11. Look at here. We have old and watch. So the sentence will be, we aren't old enough to watch the film. So we use to, then verb 1 in order to explain what something is unsuitable for. We aren't old enough to watch the film. Look at number 2. You have to be 17 to learn to drive. My brother is 16. And we have the words young and learn. And don't forget to use to or not enough. To or not enough. My brother is too young to learn to drive. Great job. So my brother is too young to learn to drive. Look at number 3 here. The oven needs to be 180 Celsius to cook the fish. It's 240 Celsius and we have the words hot and cook. So what do you think? You can do it. Let's see. The oven is too hot to cook the fish. Excellent. The oven is too hot to cook the fish. Great job. My dear students, thanks for watching and listening. Have a nice day. Goodbye.